Welcome back to UFOs Above Us. Today we're going to start looking at a phenomenon I've videoed several times on the moon where spacecraft can intermittently disappear from view. So let's look at one real time and see what happens. Upper left to lower left. Alright, so there it went. And I know that's fast, so here's the flight path that you want to focus on. Starts at the yellow arrow and will travel down to the black arrow. So now we'll watch it at 1/8 speed. Notice as we're seeing this, how it intermittently comes in and out of view. Alright, so there it goes. So again, that's our flight path we want to watch. And these spacecraft, for some way, they're actually able to go in and out of view as they travel. Now, is that because they're cloaking? That's possible. Could it be that there's actually atmosphere on the moon and maybe they're just passing under clouds? Again, that's a possibility. Or even more radical, could these spacecraft actually be going under the surface of the moon somehow? I don't know the answer yet, but I've got several of these videos we'll look at over time, and then we'll think about what is causing this to happen. So what we're going to do now is do snapshots of this flight path so you can kind of see how the amount of view you have of the spacecraft. It's a V-shaped craft, but it varies. It's starting at the upper left there, and some of these frames you can see it clearly. Some of them you can just barely see the spacecraft. It just passed that crater on the upper left. Like right there, you can see it very clearly in that frame. That frame, we can see it about halfway. That frame, you can just barely see it there if you're following its flight path. Well, there it's disappeared. And there it's clear as a bell. Again, that frame, it's disappeared. Now, I'm using a professional grade Nikon camera. Check the camera out carefully. There's nothing wrong with it. Working fine. So it's not equipment failure. It's nothing wrong with the digital media. It's something I've documented several times that these spacecraft actually can do as they pass across the moon. And I'll show you more of these as we go, but this one, just to get things rolling, I don't have an explanation for it, but it's pretty interesting. Also notice how it kind of zigzags left and right as it travels there. And we'll look at it one more time just to kind of finish things up here. So there's that spacecraft. How does it do that? Well, we don't know yet, but we'll try to learn it together. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I really enjoy showing them to you. I've got a lot more to show over time. So again, I just remind people every time I do this, keep watching the skies. The answers to our questions really are up there. You just have to look.